So let's talk about forming your company. Why do you want to form a company? Why do you want to register it legally? Well, the reason why is because it separates you from your business. When you form an LLC in the United States or an LTD in the United Kingdom, um, people on Amazon, if they hurt, if the customers buy your product and hurt themselves, they won't go to Amazon. They can't sue the Chinese supplier. They'll come to you and sue you. And so, um, what uh, what the registering your business does is that they can sue your company, but they can't sue you. They can't go and collect your personal assets. They'll collect the business assets, and you could go the business could go bankrupt, but not you. You can still keep your personal assets. So it adds that sort of extra protection to protect you and your assets and what you own. Um, so it creates a separate entity from you and your business. So in the UK, to set up your business, you would go to Companies House. In the United States, I recommend using LegalZoom. A lot of my American friends have used that and have great personal experiences with using them. Makes it nice and simple. Let's talk about LegalZoom. So I think it's around about $180 roughly. My friend said. With Companies House, I believe it's £15. Um, you fill in a questionnaire and it gives you sort of help and guidance where it can. The first thing that you'll need to think about is coming up with a name for your company. Now, don't name it something stupid like, in my opinion, something stupid would be naming it as your name, because say you wanted to sell that company in 5, 10 years time to another company. They're going to think, why is it's still got his name on it? They're either going to turn you down or going to offer a less of a price, which you don't want either of those, because it's still got your name attached to it. So name it something generic, kind of. I'm a big believer in putting the benefit in the name. For example, and not having the name. Well, first of all, not having the name tied to a specific genre or category of business. So, for example, I wouldn't have, say, you're selling books. I wouldn't have Harry Harman Books Limited, for example, because say if I wanted to go into clothing and apparel, and I'm selling as a business name of Harry Harman Books, it looks a bit odd and it could turn some customers off. So I would have something generic for example, mine is Oaktail Limited, because it's sort of generic, like Amazon doesn't really mean anything, Argos, Facebook, things like that doesn't really mean anything, Google, you and so on and so forth. Have sort of like a generic name. And also I'm a big believer, especially if as you're starting out, in having a name with the benefit inside the name. So, for example, Quality Products Limited, and I'm selling on Amazon. Instantly, customers are going to think, quality products. I'm going to buy from this guy because I can expect quality products from him. And the reason why is that because a lot of people don't have a lot of time in this world to like process stuff. They sort of live in this sort of quick, like 7 second, got to make a decision within 7 seconds, or else they get bored and moves to something else. So it's important to what I recommend is putting the benefit inside the name as well. Now, you can have a business name. So, for example, mine is Oaktail Limited, and then doing business as another thing. So, for example, if my business is Oaktail Limited, but say I wanted to start a pizza company, I could name it, for example, Domino's, doing business as, it's called a DBA, doing business as, so Oaktail Limited doing business as Domino's. If I wanted to open, so for example, I think KFC and Taco Bell are owned by the business name Yum Brands, LLC, I believe, or PLC. and they're doing business. So Yum Brands is doing business as KFC. Young Brands is doing business as Taco Bell, for example. So with me, I have Oaktail Limited, and I'm doing business as Oaktail Media. So that's the name. The second part is, especially in the UK, it doesn't really apply because the taxes are the same throughout the whole of the UK, because the UK is not that big landmass of a country compared to the United States. It's sort of like the equivalent of like one state in the United States. So the tax is sort of the same wherever you live in the UK. But in the US, this does matter, especially when you're using LegalZoom, is choosing what state you want to register your company as. Now, here's a ninja trick for you. You don't have to register your LLC in the United States. It doesn't have to be the same as where you live. So, for example, say you lived in California, what I recommend is, wherever you live in the United States, is registering it as in Delaware, because the taxes are lower, and you should only pay the minimum amount of tax legally possible. That's your that's compulsory. You have to pay. You shouldn't pay more than you need to. Just pay the legally minimum amount of tax that you have to pay legally. And so yeah, Delaware has a lot of benefits to it, including lower taxes and stuff like that, and certain things that a lot of good things for Delaware. Now you might be thinking, how do I set up a mailbox there? Do I have to like rent a property? I recommend with Delaware is signing up. You need it as a registered agent for your mailbox. So LegalZoom can do that for a fee, and I recommend paying the extra fee to LegalZoom to set up the mailbox in Delaware for that, because it will lower your taxes with your business and stuff, and make things a lot easier and nicer for you. Apart from that, what I recommend is getting product liability insurance. So if they try and sue your business, you have insurance for it. In the UK, what I recommend is type into Google product liability insurance. In the UK, I've personally used this website called simplybusiness.co.uk. It's another questionnaire. You fill in the form, you fill in it with your business name, how much do you want. They got different options for how much the insurance covers you up to. I think I covered mine up to £1 million or something like that. I think it's only £100 a year, and I have to renew it every year. But even if you've been doing Amazon for 10 years, or you've been in business for 10 years, and you're paying £100 a year for it, even if you get sued once, I think it's definitely pays for itself many times over. So definitely recommend getting product liability insurance. That's the name of the insurance for your business, and that's all you need to get started. Registering legally with a business name, so Ltd in the UK, LLC in the United States, and again, you can do this in, say, I don't know, wherever Amazon is registered as, that you can do Amazon FBA, fulfillment by Amazon at. I think you can do it in Canada, and just check Amazon for what where you can do FBA in. Apart from that, so registering your business, getting a name, registering in the right state, so Delaware, and just to recap, getting product liability insurance. So that's all we need to get started. I'll see you in the next video where we start getting into the real juicy bits, which is starting off with Module 1, product research. See you then.